Sanderson Pens Podcast, episode 352 for Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. This is Brian.
This is Lisa.
Welcome.
All right.
So you know when
Let's do it.
before we met, I used to have a job as a personal trainer.
And that's funny.
That's not. I had a job as a personal trainer, and I decided I wasn't strong enough to do the job. So I handed in my 2-week notice.
Yeah, you had me a personal trainer.
Wow. This could be the last podcast we ever have together.
Oh, that's good.
I keep going. We'll cut this out. So, anyway. I knew you'd like that one.
That was great.
All right. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
I'm done.
Good. Well, okay.
Okay.
What do you got this year? First up, ink. Let's talk about ink. Lots of ink.
We have lots of ink. So the long-awaited Sailor Ocean Blue. I always feel like I'm on The Price is Right when I do this or something. And so what's the...
This is the 15th anniversary of Sailor Ink Studio.
Which we have at both stores and love it. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors.
But look at this. That bottle.
I know. I want to do like
the packaging,
an unboxing video.
Show the boxing. It's got this cute little nice blue with a little bow tie.
That is adorable.
It's adorable. And then this metallic blue cap on the new 50 ml bottle.
You're like all about the cap.
I am, and there's only a few left.
Is this yours?
It might be. If it's still available when I get back to the store, it might be mine. But it's got a nice kind of a platform box.
Yeah. No, this is really,
it's really attractive packaging.
I love the box.
Yeah, I love the box. I guess we should talk about the color. It's ink after all.
It's a gorgeous
nice blue.
Medium to dark blue.
Maybe not as dark as gentle blue, but still it has that pop.
Yeah,
that I like
absolutely gorgeous. So
nice
excited
box.
to finally have that. You know, sometimes we hear about things months in advance, and we know that they're not coming out for a while. But when it finally arrives, it's like Christmas.
I was not expecting this to show up, and they showed up, and I was like, oh, whoa. So,
there you go.
Yeah, so Sailor, 15th anniversary, Ink Studio Ink. Of course, we do have the rest of the Ink Studio. We are seeing a lot of people get the Sailor, and then adding in a 1, 2, 3, Sailor,
Ocean Blue.
And they're adding in a couple of the other Ink Studios while they're at it. So those are available for very limited time.
162, awesome color. 941.
941, that's the blue.
That's the blue we have in the...
the Naginata Togis?
Yes, in all of the special nib pens.
That's a good color. It's a solid color.
That's why I picked it.
I know.
Hello.
I know.
All right.
So anyways, that's Sailor Ink. We've got some other new inks here.
Monteverdi.
This is the Sweet Life.
Yes, these are great.
I'm hungry now.
I know, and these are not on the diet. Let's go with key lime pie first.
Yeah, I can skip that.
Awesome.
I'm not
More
a key
for
lime
me.
guy.
I know.
Nope. What do you got? You open it up?
I'm opening it up.
So they have cute little boxes now.
Yeah.
So instead of the plastic thing that the other ones have, where you can see the bottle.
And I love the little label.
Individually wrapped.
Yeah.
New lids now coming on the Monteverdi bottles.
So great little, same small little bottle, but adorable, adorable colors. You've got key lime pie, there's blueberry muffin.
The iced cookie.
Iced cookie, which is teal.
Which looks like a nice teal, doesn't it?
Blue velvet cake, which I've never had. I've had red velvet cake. I've never had blue. Birthday cake.
Birthday cake, yeah.
You know, that was the one piece of chocolate I was not a fan of from Brandon Lee, was that birthday cake.
The birthday cake?
Yeah. Cherry Danish, chocolate pudding.
I got strawberry shortcake and pumpkin cake.
I know, it should be pumpkin pie.
So it should be pumpkin pie. And there's no chocolate chip cookie.
No.
Which is weird.
And mango mousse.
And there's mango mousse, yeah.
So
but yeah, nice new caps.
Really creative. Nice. Really, really creative.
I don't know how many more inks they can come out with, but...
I know, some of these companies need to just slow down.
So these are the standard small 30 ml bottles that they come in, and $9. Pretty
great price,
pretty
great
nice. Value. Good colors, and the ink is nice too. It
fun
flows
colors.
Well.
It has the ink treatment formula, which is a little bit of a lubrication so that it flows well in your pen. So there you go.
Great. So there's 10 more colors for Monteverdi. And what's next? We've got, we're going to talk about Conklin.
We are. You know, some of these things that we carry, I'm just going to go and take for granted. It's, you know, you see them every day in the store.
They're good products.
And they're just kind of a no-brainer, except we sometimes don't talk about the new colors or the new whatevers. So we thought we would mention the Turquoise Nights, which is the newest one in the Duragraph series.
Lineup, yeah. What's really nice? It's kind of like
the
an
red
ice blue.
Nights, the orange Nights, the purple Nights.
Yep.
Knights of the Round
The
Table.
gray Knights, the blue Knight, no. It's a lovely kind of an ice turquoise, a little bit slightly translucent.
See, now I prefer the Duragraph because it fits in my hand better. The All-American, for example, which also has a new color, the Southwest Turquoise, is a little fatter for my hand.
So the Knights all have the black cap.
Yes.
And then the colored body, which kind of gives it almost that like pelican look, you know, black cap, stripe, or colored barrel. Good pens. They do post. They post like kind of ridiculously long. So unless you've got a really huge hand, I think at most people they can. This is a very manageable unposted length. It's very good.
Yeah, it feels kind of unwieldy when it's posted.
But it's got the threaded converter. They now come with Jovo nibs, which is nice. So, I mean, there's just, and what are they, under $60? Something like that? I don't know what price this stuff is. She's giving me the look. I'm probably right.
I just like to mess with you.
I know I'm right.
Okay.
So, Turquoise Nights, and of course, they come in a nice little...
I do like the newer boxes.
The newer boxes are nice. Remember when we first started carrying Conklin, they had these boxes that were huge.
Yeah.
Remember the,
they had
the
really
Enduras? They were like this
skinny
big.
ones. Then they went to these giant ones because...
They were so huge.
Yeah.
I think I still have them. They were almost twice the size of this box.
This is a nice box.
It's a nice box, yeah.
We have a thing for boxes.
Yeah, a thing for boxes. Packaging. So Duragraph, solid pen, cartridge converter, international, threaded converter, Jovo nibs, cool
What's not to
colors, under some dollar amount I can't remember. So
Eddie G used to love those.
Eddie G used to love them. Eddie G used to, he'd call me up and he'd say, Brian, give me the new Duragraph. He says, and I want an Anderson broad nib and throw away that converter.
He didn't like.
Because if I didn't do it, he would get the pen, he'd put the AP nib in it, and then he'd throw away the converter. So I finally just started when he'd call me up and say, Brian, I want the new Duragraph. Great, I'll get it all set for you. I knew what he wanted. I'd put the nib in for him right away. Throw the converter away.
Keep the converter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was.
Yeah.
He was
Eddie G would have loved that one, I think. So.
Yeah.
Other pens.
The Rembrandt Blue Fog.
Now this looks familiar, doesn't it?
This does look very similar to the material that my Visconti Dali came in years ago.
Yep, the Dali. And what other pen use that same material?
I don't know.
The old round Van Goghs.
Oh.
Because I had one in this exact same material.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had a Dali. So.
Yeah, it's like blue and kind of that grayish,
silvery,
yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's a cool pattern.
I wanted to do this little segment on the podcast that Brian didn't like the name I chose, Vendor Love.
Yeah, no.
But, people at home who can't get out to shows, they never get to meet some of these
nobody's
vendors.
getting out to shows this year.
These days, yeah. So, Visconti, we have a great relationship with our Visconti rep, Michael Hujara. In fact, a couple years ago, we all ended up staying at the Chicago Pen Show Hotel, and then Michael drove into Chicago to do an event at our Chicago store with us, and we just have the best time.
Those guys are great. Of course, our good friend John
Lane just got a job there.
Now working as the vice president of St. DuPont at Coltham, London.
That sounds so formal. So,
but
great. So anyway, they have done a yeoman's job of really working with Visconti to come up with some cool new items, some cool new colors.
It's a solid pen. This is really, I really like it. I don't know what it is about the color. A lot of the, outside of like the red and, the Rembrandt colors are all fairly dark. The black, the blue is very dark, and then this has got a little bit of brightness to it. It's happy.
That's cute.
It is, isn't it?
It is. It
Doesn't
absolutely
it make you happy?
is.
It looks so nice.
Yes, thank you. Is it a fine?
It could be if you want one, I guess. Steel nib, though.
Yes, absolutely beautiful pen. The Rembrandt is the round body. The Van Gogh has facets.
Yep.
That's the primary difference. I do love, and so many of my
magnetic
customers in Chicago love the magnetic cap. That's just so
and it
much
does take
fun.
the My Pen system, just like
Yes.
most of the other Viscontis.
Which is great.
So
You can
get
put
your
in
initials
a natural stone or your initials or zodiac coins or whatever.
So,
Yeah.
great. Let me see this.
Also,
That's neat.
coming, they just didn't come yet.
I think they're coming today.
Yeah. The Visconti Eco-Logic
That looks
Rembrandt.
cool, too. That
Made
really
out of
looks
hemp.
cool. Yes.
Slightly, looks like a slightly
Like
more
textured?
matte finish.
Yeah,
Very cool. Made out of everything is sustainable, including the packaging, which is really cool.
So if you don't like it, you can throw it in the garden. Except for maybe the nib. I don't know. You probably want to keep that.
It's gonna grow.
It's going to grow more
pens.
Viscontis. That'd be nice. Let's see. I've got green beans here. I've got peas. I've got tomatoes here. I've got Rembrandts, Van Goghs,
Nice.
Homo sapiens.
Oh, wouldn't that be
a
great?
nice garden?
That would be.
So Eco-Logic are coming. Those actually look cool. I'm excited to see those.
Red, blue, and black.
And so Rembrandt is on. It used to be the entry level for Visconti. It no longer is. There's a couple products below that, but it still uses that great steel nib. We have everything from probably extra fine, medium, and broad. And we may even have a couple of stubs lying around from some of those old calligraphy sets. But solid pen, cartridge converter, international, of course.
Yeah,
You got that great clip. Then you can kind of one-hand it by lifting it up.
Look at you. That was great. Did you
Was that
practice
good?
that?
No, I didn't practice it. If I do it again, I'm going to be cutting that out. But anyway, so it's a solid. Now it's kind of your mid entry point in Visconti, and I think they've really improved a lot over the last couple of years.
Yes, yes, absolutely gorgeous.
So, okay, we already talked about the Eco-Logic, which wasn't on the script. But speaking of pens, there's one new pen that's coming out very, very soon.
Matches your shirt.
It does match my shirt. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you. I think I have 3 purple shirts, and this is the Sailor Wicked Witch of the West.
Yes.
So this is a new 1911 large and standard for Sailor, North American exclusive, and it's kind of like a translucent purple. It looks solid, but the description says it's slightly translucent. So
it's very, very dark. With the black ion plated trim, black ion plated nib. So when you first look at the pictures, it looks dark, but...
well, Dave and I were talking about it. We thought, well, you know what? It's got to be translucent like the fire or the earth or the ocean is. It's just slightly maybe on the ends, and I think that's how it's going to come out. But the best part about all this is you already mentioned the black coated nib, but what's better about that? There's no upcharge on the price.
Yes.
So normally... Up until now, you've been able to get the black ion-coated nib on anything you want as long as it's the 1911 black luster and the Pro Gear Imperial Black. That's it. It's the only 2 pens it comes on.
And there's an upcharge, or those tend to be higher.
Those pens start around $400.
Right.
But these, they're not charging extra like when the 4AM came out with the black trim. It's got the rhodium nib. Well, this is now with the ion-coated nib is now the same price as the 4AM, and you're getting a nice package too with the trim and the nib. So that's coming very soon.
Yes.
I think it's going to be hot. 1911 large with 21 karat nibs, all 7, which are
extra fine, medium, broad, music, zoom.
Yes. Technically, it's zoomed in music, but. She got them right. And then the 1911 standard, she's given me look number 1 for you guys keeping count. 1911 standard, 14 karat nibs in all 7 sizes. So those are coming soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. How about you?
Order according to whom?
So, I don't know. What else we got this week? Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
We got a lot of stuff coming into the store, so keep
Yes.
in mind that the Appleton store is open 9:30 to 2 Monday through Friday, and of course we are still shipping. out of Appleton. Chicago is still closed, but do stop on by the Appleton store. We're getting actually a fair amount of traffic coming in. People are starting to get out, and the street's getting busy. And
please wear a mask. Yep. Keep everybody safe.
We're not going to kick you out if you don't have one,
but Brian and Dave are both wearing masks. It's been nice to have many more of our vendors open, at least for shipping.
Mm-hmm. Some of the stuff is still taking a little bit longer from West Coast.
Yep.
But a lot of things are coming in quite expediently.
Expediently. Wow, you've had a lot of coffee.
So we're getting lots of good stuff. What?
Mr. Personal Trainer.
Mr. Personal Trainer, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're getting a lot of product that we didn't have for a couple months, and so it's really been great to have the store full again, product on the website again, and it's nice to know that the vendors are all doing well and finding a way to ship safely to us.
Lots of new stuff coming in. You told me yesterday there's some new diamond ink that's coming in soon, so that's exciting. That should be neat, and there's just...
You and Dave will enjoy the guitar colors.
The guitar colors, yeah. So we'll see how they pull that one off. We do have a special surprise we should not mention. That is, we have tracking for. That's coming, that we've been waiting for.
What?
It's a rather large package from overseas. He has no idea what I'm talking about. He has no clue. We ordered it about...
Oh, yeah.
Justin, can you put a light bulb right up here, maybe?
Do it and die.
Do it and die. So really, some really exciting things coming in. I'm hoping that gets here in the next week. I'm not going to keep my fingers crossed, but
it's
exciting things happening.
Nice to finally feel like, in some ways, it's getting back to normal.
Yeah. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Kind of keep it quick and short today.
Sweet and to the point.
Although I think we covered a lot of stuff here, and but that's it for now. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time for more talk about pens, ink, and paper. Stay safe at home, and follow our blog for news, ink reviews, store changes in hours and such. Make sure to sign up for the mailing list. It's at the bottom of every page on the website, and check us out on social media. It's Anderson Pens. Thanks for joining us. Bye.